Knight have announced a deal. This is something that we told you yesterday can come in. Fortis to sell their business to Manipal and TPG. This is done via a two-stage deal. The first stage is that they would be separating the hospital business and merging it with Fortis Manipal. And the second is that they would be buying more than 51% stake in SRL. Now, the entity will be listed pretty soon, which means that Manipal will get a backdoor entry as far as listing is concerned. And Manipal's Fortis holding will be about 1/3 in SRL post that. Fortis will demerge the hospital business as well to merge it with the company. What does this do for the company? It makes the largest entity as far as hospital business is concerned. However, the deal is not liked by the street, maybe because of valuation. Valuation seems to be in favor of the Manipal business and not for minority shareholders of Fortis, and that's the key reason, why the stock is trading down. It could also be because of the FNO series expiry that's happening, but let's see what comes out. Currently, the stock is at 127. If I'm not wrong, it's at the day's lowest point as well. Let's listen into the management as well. They explained about their deal earlier in the day.
This is an absolutely fantastic outcome for both organizations. I think very often when you talk about two entities coming together, it's about one organization plus one organization. This is actually a classic example of 1 + 1 = 11. You have two outstanding healthcare organizations with good geographic penetration, with outstanding medical practices, clinical practices, some of the best doctors and nurses in the world. So two organizations coming together, but actually one big step for Indian healthcare, and that's the big news here. So when I think about what's been happening at Fortis, you all know, quite honestly, the happenings at Fortis have been quite well publicized. There are very few people, I would imagine, who don't know that. We've had some challenges along the way. That's not a secret by any means. We started with all of the things that have been happening in the healthcare industry. Quite honestly, we've been talking to multiple investors over the past 18 months. It's been grueling. There's been a lot of time, a lot of energy spent on that. And then we've had more recently some of the internal issues with our group and promoter issues as well. It's time for us to get back to doing what we do best, which is healing patients, working and partnering with our doctors and nurses to make sure that we provide the best quality clinical care, the best possible patient experience in the country today. I think that from a leadership position, I think this is an outstanding step. We're very excited about that. I think from a value perspective, I think this is going to be a big step going forward. And then does it matter? Does it make a difference? Yes, it makes a big difference going forward. So we're excited. Our employees are excited. We've had calls with our senior doctors, our senior management team over the last 2-3 hours. The feedback is very, very positive. Everybody's very excited about it. I just told a group of investors a little while back that, look, at the end of the day, our most important stakeholder are our patients, our doctors, our employees, and they're very excited about it, and that makes us very excited about it as well. So we look forward to an absolutely great relationship, and I think a game changer when it comes to Indian healthcare, and I think by virtue of that, an absolutely outstanding coming together of two great companies going forward.